ye tray and kwaba mo koka agrek nso
agrek nsem kakra ho
anti enche ye afi na ye kenkan ho manim
ehia agrek nso nsem wo ho
me dopo die kenkan ho manim emrepa no ye beba na ne atifu abedi ho nkomo
very well very well
igusu aye ho adwuma nkakra aban na bo adwuma wo hwe nkrata ni mu a otum se aban na bo adwuma ni so ade hunu bebre nso wo ho o hwe ewura brand champion ya ma opeso de bana abrante kwa mojamuno ewoni Ekosiisen na ni abre we be say injury time so boa o bobo chen yi Haaland kra ni abre pa nti emrepa mu no ya ne Ghana fo be din komo na ya kyerɛkyerɛ te sɛ de kyerɛkyerɛ ada sectors no no amoma hu de ekoso nso wo sa ministry ho ti eguso nkakra
very well le danya me ase
na me ba na mo kan say
na lawyer raise the issue of potholes and you can traffic lights and it's becoming a problem it's becoming a big problem
Obi na how many are responsible for traffic lights or Ghana
traffic I should think Ghana Highways Authority
omadwuma nso ani say yes me government spokesperson bank and then some American me dom me say kombo bom nsem kombo bom nsem omo lak ne say sebio de American no ye betimi de afra ban kombo bom nsem ne adwuma omo ye ne enso ani won Legon UP a presec sa traffic light etimi say be 3 months oko kan say budget dey budget a dear budget.
But so they need budget.
To please, some of these. Please.
Have they ever been refused?
Please. Obi, me no ka say when is it TUC or something? Accra Technical.
Sure.
That
technical
traffic light.
Yes, that traffic light. No.
Enye adwuma.
Ban ya de eko 2 years.
I don't know what he.
Oh, ban ya de. Oh, sorry.
Traffic light eko 2 years.
Victory Bible. Who in Victory Bible Church? Awoshi.
Okay.
Junction.
Okay. Mahu.
I say eko 2 years.
Oh, I mean, 2 years.
What is going
on? 2 years.
Ban traffic light says now Samuel Brown started complaining say 1 year.
What is going on? Na the me bufu ye me time cry ne say won Kanda highway no.
Yeah.
Ufri ni me ba u be si Kanda ni so.
Sure.
Baby a Sunny FM one that junction.
Actually has on
On say a commercial service abrofo ni ade o mo be ye niam bebre ba sa hotel na me pese adwuma so me be bodin on ba ho ni ade be ye meeting na panyimfo bebre ni companies bebre was out to kronim enti
traffic entire
yes strategically no abeye baby a ahoho fa pa
that's true.
And to think say you won kwofo o man we mu a o madwuma ne say traffic light o kan say budget ben say light in so no so budget what are they talking about now me say Obi eya me kodidi we kire ho na wo bedru ho say wa anye careful you will lose your life because said you free GH1 whole back onim say traffic light na ase to the American eba the free can dance no e say mu peja kakra nti o peja no mu na aba enti wo a wo free baby a hotel no wo no ana salam down eba be connect no wo ahwe ya obi di be hwe mu a obi
it's not
dangerous kra wo nye
say ho na wo kan machine accident bi wo open no be free station about GH1 ho na obi na menim dey see to ni free ono wo free ho ne ban e mo be see free traffic light
so dangerous Obi me say me kan wo fidie so ne say me try to next week say BBNC are the in charge of traffic light wa no we will get our guys to put his picture all over for Ghanaians to see who he is.
No, it is time
or who she is. We have to hold people accountable. What is going on? Yes, sorry, I need about MPP, NDC. What civil servants are doing in this country? Who's holding them accountable? Who's holding them accountable? Omaimu, Kosha Japadia, a young Kofobidia. Go and check. Go and check. Me say, Madame Fubi catch them. I say, a man be. Say ECG man be. O she mansion pa regional director ECG Osia ponsem. kofa sika no he
so here
adwuma bɛn
what's the mention sounds so adwuma
baby o to asase no one tokra be 400,000 cedis e dey adwuma but ye betena ha near their share politicians mean ka say politicians
holy
Ekosiisen and I mean ka say ni asudi the American say on my way see a jiffy politicians in some near the massive servants on bet me any ye the American say on my way a jiffy politicians in some near the ma journalists on bet me any ye ya jiffy politicians in some near the ma software on bet me any ye Shami Ghana Music Awards Troka Obi Timi winning yes Obi Timi winning Artist of the Year but all winning Album of the Year doesn't make sense. You're complaining about Ghana Music Awards. I feel beer somebody.
Ghana mathematics and 1+1 year 2.
That's the point. I feel the point I'm making to you is that every facet of our society is corrupted. Tina me say a Ghana ne at the mamo journalists and bet my ye. Ya the man software bet my ye. Ya the man GF bet my ye. Ya the Gamma I Ghana Music one association bet my ye. Movies for bet me. No single group of people in this country and you do my way show Musa. You see a ye politicians on bet me ye. Per their record. Shall the GFA aye. Shall the GFA aye. Ye nyina ye cassette akwasi nyantechi. Se niema ba ku mienu bi o wanya anyi ni ba hwede na GFA aye. Ko bobo World Cup ye nyina ye nim se nipa we nya de so no agina bo nim and then the team ya relegating no asa betena fi so say ye nya bibia ye de politics lawyer wotia eniema ni bi wo ha ye nyi politics ni mfiri mu kakra ni hodu other people as accountable why you me asamba ye na yehu say sankofo bi hye akire na twetwe nkrata ni mu obi politician bia no obetima abocracy like chrono without tacit approval of a civil servant politician bia no obetima abocrono wonko abebocrono. Let's hold all of us accountable.
Kofi say no na dwena menam kwa benya ho ba bi ya na the disadvantage where yan kasa na driver say we should nim areas din papa but we say kwa benya we say there is a manual estate bi already wo kwa benya we dey kwa say abri kwa mi obi for akwa abri no obi and I do some serious accident the accident is in ziwa not no am say na ba kon air dodge portals obi bad I'm telling about Kundo Portos. It's yet the adrenaline will few crowns of course, and the fuck was I get them. Can you imagine? Portos.
Missy Obi Porto Nibuha, Boom,
Missy, I know by your bedroom, who broke criminal traffic, as you will be free no simple, not oiled to work. It's not because I can't know so. Because we are to Wasi. Obiatin was important in Gunenmundo, so I said everybody must slow down to go through.
And the Miofia no paina, the person called me around 11:35. And any number me save me phone. So in the I was hesitating, but later me peke no say Obini, and I'm say yes, Obini. And I say, can you believe say me free 5 a.m. or te kaswa or free 5 a.m. As at 11:30 no make nothing withdrew office. The reason is say as I'm watching dying we the so on I say how car kwan him there aye no apparently a chimbegu ho no yenye ho hwe o.
Thank you.
In the annuane wo ho na o say traffic it is from 5 a.m. to 11:30 11:30 as a time our friend I feel na wodru off
me say one mo nya ho hwe so annuane begu ma cars na fa so saa annuane na be yira nobody would do anything about it. Nobody now first time you say ho annuane begu no obi nya ho hwe
obi is bad o
adan
and just
anytime you can say me say ade a ye de 100 cedis be ne Yatia yo, ebi akakane ye bi 100 cedis. Abronti. Ye betrasia na bedu be fa ye 10,000 je say ye kotro loan. Akopan from World Bank, akopan from even the one and son yakopa dia be ye. Ba wo be kono so no what where director operations, where you one de ben where de ben no siwo. Abotai we no fuso. Esiwo. Jessica. Jacket allowance.
Oh yeah.
For hot job.
Responsibility allowance.
For what job? If your job is to maintain, it won't say as a castle and never go cars in Timinko. Monty. That anytime you super talk a CBA one cranes and this central people will be ano. Such challenge in Woho. Now, when Obi, me lawyer, a dino chrome will see what be possible cran. What would your mother walk through a brief before? What would your mother? What would your mother? Now, what does it say? What Kiko? What is going on?
The whole place.
It's a young green belt in you know. Yes, I know.
And that place we should not have allowed that. Green belt.
What would me say? Senyamia ma. And I want to say also that and I'm plating it.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous place to build. Very dangerous. And you can allow 1 or 2 buildings, but you see, the whole place is like
everywhere.
Yeah.
So now we couldn't be 1 or 2.
What be a floodgate? The whole place is now
gone. And free in Sawam so ba. What trans Sawam total waba wanimu no. Usha wonsa a bonkum so answer people big go.
Yeah.
And also a honey na
what the background
what the background on sabunkum so the hot trans I want to turn out when you start to show on sabunkum so a honey na mu dwirigu
I never ma kuntusi one
I only a dobro sro hosa
okay
omu dwiri honey na ego she dan gu honey na so bisa won say what is happening
yeah na say ade insuo ya ye di feed wage adami
yeah
say sansuo no strategically omu janua e wonsuo ne ho just to serve as a shade. So much dream yani people na wo ho no say adan kwa insuo no nyina ya adan
na plan bia nso ni mu adan no mo
obi di anim hwe ha no obi di anim hwe ha no obi di anim hwe ha
aka say FM
but when you permit indeed I always tell myself say yes you can forgive us Accra Central because these are already developed areas. But new areas, Oyarefa, Dawenya, Chopoli, those areas we have no excuse.
No plan.
Absolutely no plan.
Those areas, one more a turn from the estate developers in 70 years now.
Family lands, school ones, Poto obia si dan na me na menya me plan intermediate anim hwe ha obi di anim hwe ha
twam area bi weekend yo
yeah
na abrante bi si story bed me on obi me hwe ne left and right elevation of the building I saw 2 other story buildings but funny enough on the na wo si na wagu first floor awie SS sign floor obi se me hwe the second floor na wono ebe mountain na I mean, say about what's in the next. The one on the left and on the right.
Wow.
But meanwhile, the one on the left and on the right, just one floor.
94.7.
But on one floor is now at the same level. Without be on the other corner or realize about dinosaur. Me who say we see scrape. So we see there.
Over her foundation is
okay. So has it? Now must associate just one plot. We see short one. I mean, I said the canon that was seen no bosso. I'm to be great that. And the worst story you are making so when now first question was say so you don't even need space in your own compound. I mean why would you own space because what if I can review hobby
or no any feel
see what if I can review
now we also west now also park you can you believe it
well fancy after the first bit now we see the short one what fancy na nina and there was a story no I want him. So Oria me say on never been for no aka can see.
Can you believe it?
Our mindset. Obi me say something the radio ma men kan. Yeah ade amehu for all governments. Say ebia President Mahama, former President Mahama na say ebia Vice President and now President Akufo-Addo ko commission ade. Say dan na wo ko commission landscaping kra yenwie na we sit down kama na o pese vice president be
commissioner we ne prekwen
na president be commission ti landscaping so wonye nwie
say one na wo kan legon kwan no
yeah
the ba the question landscaping no o yawie
yenwie
kese wo dwene wa wo say
obi see atia ni nyankopon ba
Oh, see, Obi, it speaks to
a quiet commission. Reference, why would all kind of emergency for Acquire a commission from President Mills of Superpuna.
Yeah,
But say,
and the only can be on our she can now. Pogwas interchange.
yeah.
Now I'm making
A demo about
yeah. It's one of the best roads at President Mills.
yeah.
Now we should quite President Mills. I know Murago Kwani. Hey, that's a back cranny.
Now what's some Sukasawa? And 1 year call a pass. I told you I had your call a pass. Who both say, what and no part, your good, I decided to say,
median.
Yeah, one young woman, a wood for Yanas. Onyale, Sabi. Obi.
Now, Mrs.
Onyale, it's one and then on the Google. Now, I'm trying some woman and a messenger.
Utrala pass ka krebi eba baby omusi new Peace FM building no.
Okay. Even saying. I say Evans Jolu, what Jolu?
Aha wo de ba Jolu.
Okay.
O wi wura afu media. I wura afu media no manti me do me busa me ho say. And baby awak I was the enquire it's terrible. Just a
corner.
I was the in wura na basro say ama sometime we drive here. O car will be crowded the other side of the road. And I'm like, Baunim, it comes down to the weak assembly system. Okay. The idea behind devolution, say, my development that got down to the grassroots and decentralize it. Brilliant idea. But I think over the years, no, through our actions and inactions, no, so your science were weakening
the system.
That system in the assemblies, no, because the major problems I in terms of ahonedie discipline in areas no was a assembly.
Me call
Begro, okay.
That which is from second north.
Yeah.
When was that? I think we keep me. I mean, but I think it was around Thursday or so, or Wednesday or Thursday. Me call. Now me call the council me trouble so I me call me just was Begro. Now me say pick up be esikwa. Now pick up na say nkofo bi ejina ho then I got to know so wo mu yi get us.
Okay.
Akwa na more or less a new room so how much shall I enter this. Enti wo mu de nkofo nam wa wo mu tu got and anya kakra na ase awie nso na atwena begumu no and mu yi mu efri got and mu sa. So even those in the what can say the land nimpo no. Wo mu de so because e adwuma. Yeah na think can high capital city mu ye fit ni ya.
Because the point is that for the assemblies, no, a lot depends on them. Say I was here. There is an assembly in there. Yeah. So say parks and gardens, also a decentralized, institution of a sort. In the other, mobile staff be decentralized. And there was staff for why you treat me. And what does it take? What does it take to weed the media? What does it take?
Now they weed me again. Now you what they make a want. Ya one man no obi was na pray you wa pray no sa and what if you go akwan nchen or twum say twum mazam filonko
and your district works department your director your district engineer
me say I
program now we Tuesdays
community concern and
I think what you have to even extend it to do is the post core conversations should be committed to this, not political discussion. Because Obi, we need to hold people accountable.
Now, what was a way director?
We need to hold people accountable.
Why do you have to be in the office?
Now the M Buffon say, no, no ordinary to tables where no sim no deep politicians at them. No na this money when adwuma ma we no. No na good table so. Odi fufu we are na good table.
So we o kra so kumase boy. Edu de me na nwure ni ya akọ ayi. So one dwens no. Wo do ya akọ say anyfo na ba ho.
O me deep politicians at them. Oh, you need some money.
But that's tell you honestly. Open one more year corrupt back. You can't take others of us. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm not getting close to them. So no one matter. It may sound like something. Yeah, as I do grab say you treat us. But when you get close to them, you'll be shocked. A Juma will be better how check signing. Yes, he over question and say, how many seconds do you need to sign a check? How many seconds? Miss signature, papa, within 2 seconds, my sign here, you know. obet mo twa kwan ba boso me ade a wo check ne yensan wait ba oh goodness mercy
Obi apart from you free civil servants me more telecommunication be edi mabasa ade omo nso ye wo kroma entwa yi
na ade
ye wo area bi wo ha
na sa di ba I singofo SM cards no ayi enkofo Ghana card so e
o de be ba ho lawyer me ba ho eh no crepa what happened they say agents ni bia omo register no na unto wo ye na do nsasi so so a freezy meanwhile go through until yensan repeat process no so at say wa ba waje Ghana card bia anti oh yeah obe load system no waji the relevant portion in na wie no aka kire say system na freezy ti yensan anya no foforo
okay
na say no dey be ma another person
it will duplicate it okay
from investigation at some media houses BIA me follow more social media that's what some of the agents were doing so they were duplicating memeti hano what you say na duplicate enuntina NNCA this are code in the buy for you to see what is happening but the question is say Ghana near adwuma bia faw say won so won sanko wano na wo kotena adwuma ni mu a
odwenbone ne fese kwa
na boni we na wo di twa adwuma ne ka telko na wono afa wo ma adwuma se won sanko wano no boni we na wo di twa ne ka ba wonim asem we ba ye no be adidi atam ye di esla atam
aso na
esla na ye bibi
right obi ya kan anapai I 15 by him the weekend in him say story ya adabani
lawyer me pa che be ba ho e ho hia me pa ba mpese me kan we now telcos nenso there are certain places where obi udo pekra manyame mfa ne nhye wachi ma yesu ko hye yesu achi uduru ha ko ne be kate
within Accra
o kasa waduru nkwa de
na be kate dead zones one example here on Spintex free Dominion papa na sorry now we Spintex under I mean say my friends underbridge sa area ho uduru ye den wo ye hwan o line be kate
I want a special zone here
now what twa homu so wi a wakoduru police station anim no
East Legon police station
ye boa clean uduru ho so a okọ be kate now your friend is saying East Legon watra American house watra AH hotel a house uduru a be kate oh yeah mashada up steady just say every ayibia no baby a obedru bia no o line be kate dead zones nko abebre yenya ho hwe say security zone are fine but to say tema interchange motorway unya sistema motorway no so na ubedru baby omo ye flyover na cross flyover na udu ha o line be kate udo bia yes won say omo ye ba ko bia cross flower pot na cross ko
East Legon
udu ha o line be kate I have studied a dozen bebre so me busa me won say na me kra me individual I've been able to know about 10
dead zones
across Accra na mo amoye telco so person mo ka kire me say mo ni system am dey be track dead zones in this country
minimum say na sense hu sa dun bia we dey any membody MTN na o kasa de we abuze nipa no ejina so ba won tin nka bi
ane mo ye chokro bi no sa de na dey ade
I don't know
ne mo ye chokro bi na line na kate
obi
no ba onim say generally customer service unse a orientation I mean the and a mindset are running across corporate to individual lives to government to civil service to public service to baby ni bofu so we see ni shop any
yeah rabi o tade e no shop anymore but we see from mura shop moja I so see from ba I didn't o ticket so on them now can you imagine I am bringing money to you
on Thursday there was a ticket so on mura me serve see from lebra in the customer service generally no and unse a permeate through from civil service to public service to government institutions to private, and they are shocking quite the private sector.
Yeah.
And that's why more often than not, so foreign companies and like the banking revolution started under Kofomo buying. When the Nigerian banks came in,
yeah.
Zenith and all those banks, that is where they focused. Into only focusing on customer service, be some innovation way by they took over the system. You know, because it is a big problem in our country. It is a good entry strategy. Now be focusing on customer service, you are gone. Because it's a general problem across our system. And now eating to your governance system now and the ministry be now baby. I say omo ye wadoye.
I papa no yo.
Adian so a utua ka wo ase ye wadoye o ye o papa wako obi choba wu ko didia na yetimi gi obi chance kura to twene wo se wo kofa san be di queue ni ye di watem ni o ma
choba asem na me koto banku this weekend obi ana me to banku na me se me penkruma ma me ne se me enkruma no o ma me sen ana me se na banku na ma to no pese me di na di I say on my way no ho obi a ti ho na o ye di ope ana me se na banku na maton East Legon obi a otie me bi okoho bi anim na mse banku na maton no o pesa me fa de na ni wonso nkwan aduane na wo ye wo pon banku ni mako ti maba na me so me to banku a obama me banku ni bi anse nkruma na me pa whatever o sin nkruma na meto sen never seen na niema ba fom nyina o mo de so twa goat 30 cedis hwan say obusans what is going on what is going on? Enti I say obia nya space kakra bia na sabi obuni nua bi kwasia.
Yeah.
That has become your way of life, your psyche, everything. So obi current obi dan a when who so obi ho akire ni ntino obi kwan bi obefa so.
And dan ye ni kokra de na ya reho se.
And them no be na betra na ye discuss me ko handa. We na agent. Ana meme peda papa yi na order no obi na afa sa wo agent and no was a per the law no obi na say
principal no say
yeah, of course
but obaji me so na
me be peda me na was say twa
agent ka wo akofa agent
what way is
that? Me say twa agent ka
and no matter percentage at all you pay 10% of every amount you pay to a funeral to the agent.
Who
does that? 10%.
And I said, a crime beer and Nansena young people be a frame. Very frustrated. How the agency need be and say, a dan or the bear 100 in a bachelor. Because the other could be our
50 Ghana. Or no, I know, yeah, all quite now said, yeah, Upe, no 50 Ghana every day.
Yeah.
In the Ochewa dying 10, you pay 50 Ghana for each house or no, Beko. A day.
Just obia person Bobby.
What kind of lucrative business is this?
Obia.
And this is a income non-taxable. Yen tax no. Because 50 Ghana say we I know where you are. Every day. So to me the nipa 10 echo round. Imagine how much he makes in a month.
Yeah.
You know, and they would deliberately get a lot of the household. They will call baby. What can I say? We pay 2-bedroom apartments, or they will call 1-bedroom there, or they will call 3, or they will call 4. They will not be fees or barber. 50 Ghana. Baby, or do be cobia. Who does that? I said, oh, you're waiting now. Finally, when you're dying now, 10% of the total amount.
Yes.
I mean,
until you're a young person now,
it's crazy.
This is the trouble.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, soon or phone. So I say, I want to give up on life. I want to give up on life. Agent, no, lastly, crowd the dan or then call ya. Or no started say, oh, ma, is a you are amazing for acquire small changes or code muku dress is ada no cry at the amobi. Till owner no, sir, indeed, no, owner no nama agent and say, on ye on pobi. So the dynamo will be for. So my many the dynamo be for agent who need say why no be a man my many the dynamo for and agent so then dynamo be me madam for to me madam for
and people get away with these things. So
now you see one funny thing about the okay is
free will be
agent legis cannot come on. And you not come on.
Yeah.
I don't know who
what do you come on? What do you come on? So obviously you know that what did I have you know the reorientation we need and I tell people say
countries now a developing na ye hu ne fefefe no. And when people say oh when yema mrani nya adwuma yema we nya adwuma, you cannot legislate against every human behavior.
No.
You should get to a level the people in the country should understand and appreciate say a person move free ha ekoha. We should make some sacrifices. So yeah, that's our orientation India. We should forget it.
That will be my mentor. Yeah, friend of the 80-20 rule. Now let me explain the 80-20 rule to you. So me you know America. You were more money for America. More
Ekosiisen
cause problem.
FM.
What I saw say nipa 80, I mean nipa 100. You see that the orientation of Munyano, emu 80 be the right thing. And the 80 no will insist that 20 no more deviance will conform.
Yeah.
And to more man conform, they will ensure say you be jail.
Sure.
So 80 no includes citizens, politicians, police, doctors, everybody. And 20 no, and to me moon for 18 so bagana hano the reverse is true.
20 na papa. And you realize that after a while, not 20 no. Corrupted by the 80 because you can't. Yes. You can't.
Get corrupted? Yes. Will be corrupted by the 80.
Because say you're head of any civil service agency, any district assembly, any ministry, unya o first day at office.
Yeah.
The guys will come and there be an example we me.
Yeah.
So my colleague, my friend DC be catch me. So the first day at office, and top guys in the assembly ebe BA system nani so actually say massa say ya na you either play ball and as when you try to go contrary they would engineer a certain wave of anger against you good and no catch you say massa say the bibi bana won san a ade a enye den ma ye cry a signature
they have complicated
the system will make you play ball. Yes. Because once you know dream once you be in position ebusuafo nyina ni da so nti okoye se na me a principled man nti me imagine me
o classmate a oni ni call P1 credit down so P1 credit down so na enya ball lawyer din say deputy minister of so na be who classmate P1 both were tested oh Charlie bro
congratulations when we go film it
numbers me say say me dey so obi from me say number onya me say because wouldn't pass it for wouldn't share for the password of one man on number be out but we don't man after
If you are listening to us and you have a contribution, 0548 443 523, a WhatsApp line, and 0548 443 523. Now, yentio some few thoughts. Now, we've received letter B or intercepted more like letter B the Kwabnadufoɔ camp atro Ediakwakoma NDC. In penny for me kind letter no Eddie Amamosisia. We say Obi, but you are only talking about 10% agent fee. Are you aware there is something called moving fee? That money is collected before taking you to the house.
Hey. 7%.
That be you know omocha and flat rate.
Flat rate.
Your chat na nampunsa bedi akon na de we aba. Na say na ukonya asase wo baby a. Na guys na take it say your guys be omo constitute omo into groups omo no hwe nkofo nsase so any ade omo nya land guard per se ba unya ko start development pa ombeba so ombe cho say ye na ye bo area on nsase no
mo digging fee for national
ombe digging fee ombe weeding fee e dan ko bi say roofing fee
so obodan so ntese utia dan abo so
we say Obi, what you were talking about is called viewing fee. 50 Ghana a viewing fee. We say Obi, I just love today's discussion honestly. Truly social issues and the politicians are really speaking the truth and the realities. We indeed have a problem in our country. God help us. Richmond was Standard Chartered Bank. We say Obi, good evening. Yeah. With the SIM card registration your panelist is talking about, I have witnessed it. I have 5 SIM cards. I registered on 3, but when I dialed the code to check, all the 5 are indicated that I registered. Meanwhile, I haven't. I don't know what is wrong. Jesse Behene, Ewa Beka.
So,
many of them check.
We say, Obi, maybe lawyer Chum, okay, who says he would share the pictures of the one in charge? Okay, in the new year, Kofi Tonto, of the one in charge of traffic in his area on social media doesn't know what it is. It's illegal to share somebody's picture in the media without his or her consent.
what are you talking about?
Okro yabo abreman benin and now no the way about Okro. Thank you. Where's Obi? Please ask Kofi Tonto about the traffic in front of Nanado's house and the Nima police station, Sergadus, Ashtown.
And also, I say, Anna.
That traffic, I think
it works. But always there's a police there because of
yeah, there's a police there, sure. There is a police there always. It functions though, but there is a police there.
All right, but there's a
be a police
because
yeah.
Whether or not be so green,
yeah. Well, so Obi, it looks like traffic in Accra generally doesn't work, and that I agree with you. I mean, you can barely count the number of traffic lights a year, Juma.
And the basic Obi,
yeah.
I can that when you're
Kaukudi, sure.
Have you counted the number of traffic lights that I was a free?
I think
so I don't know, but me know
yeah, traffic intersections it's that many.
Road
from
road bumps, road ramps now moyen. Speed ramps. And any standard
there is no standard though. Say the challenge the challenge is say highways for Anka say normally they do the strips
okay.
Into community na de here na de the challenge they say most of them they community for na into your mono onya mix cement ni way na no dey go kwan
so the pavement send and I buy na you also bu no pavement blocks one if Sana with their first.
Sunday dey papa.
Sunday you can tell Saban.
No, I don't mean make us on
Obi abrosan.
Yeah. Community for the oka betwi ase etwo.
Na mo ba ku bia ya homa. Na homa de ne de nya.
And so no kind of that.
They say, I'm doing ase da. Me see utimi fro abrosan pa na etwu ka ya
na. It is, and they say, we use a saloon card. Yeah,
Obi, the salon is we are compared to the salon.
Metal.
That's one good.
Yeah, metal to us. Because they are not carnival, maybe the gearbox no.
Yeah,
you know, almost friend a box in this share, a be share, yeah, na.
And the more I eat, you know,
the more I eat,
a problem, a pie will.
And easy.
You have to change the
whole thing. Metal. It wasn't expensive, very reasonable.
Because I don't see why. Granted, say community be feeling say cars is speeded the door. Yeah. How is it possible? Because
most of the time wouldn't say there is no signal.
Yeah.
On those ones. I would have met to actually. So can the
especially Sahuman. Ahumadi no. Everybody. So we even dear bay yawono. Ahumadi no. Just a would you know what say. But anyways, it'll be good news back.
Yeah.
My main concern I'm refi. Unim say Otun for call Memphis.
Sure.
Part of Adia or was an arrangement with University of Memphis.
Uni of Memphis, yeah. I think I saw that story. I'll send the story.
Or no more discussing or mass scholarship secretary follow up into registrar Kingsley Ajimai and director of international relations Richard Edujemfi. For the last 1 year till last week and Omoko signing agreement.
Yeah.
So scholarship secretary led by Dr. Kingsley Ajimai and then Richard Jemfi and the staff of the embassy in Washington. My science say Memphis, I think almost 10 fully paid scholarship PhD.
Oh,
to study STEM.
That's nice.
to study STEM, and then all other programs 40% discount.
Oh, wow.
All other programs, and the limit be any
at the master's level and everything.
At the master's level and
that's
everything.
Nice.
But PhD need 10. I'll ask Richard for the exam, but I believe it's 10 fully paid PhD programs in STEM. Now the other good news, they say, Memphis hono, a FedEx.
Yeah, FedEx one.
And
they have some really big
major
multinationals.
Metronics. They say you can afford.
Yeah.
Set up almost $10 billion factory in Memphis.
Okay.
And as part of the program, no, there will be some degree of internship as well. And idea say a bo Mr. Biomedia may mean when I bought him abaso, but send the akoye the akoye. Ye bo asante hine abaso. Say Nijuma deal could deal Memphis and
they're tripping the US Abway
scholarship secretariat abaso adintra. Obi usually no say yen penny for no could secure bibia. The follow up to ensure say idea no be successful no kana be buachi. But for 1 year I know Richard, for example, this is about the 3rd time I call Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Memphis is so easy. Because a baby are playing a very easy who could do US just offer about 2 other planes. And so do Memphis. I call about 3 times, all working under the registrar to ensure say scholarship no be successful. Good other thing is say Ghana Nima maybe wo ho. Na me refi onu nso ni oye adwuma wo school nti onu nso pushie to onu na one omo ye adwuma nti Ghana fo bi ya de pa say e ball ma ba so nti 10 PhD scholarships. I don't know how they are going to
that's a big deal.
Share it, but it has to be a STEM program.
Yeah.
And imagine 10 people in STEM at PhD level in the next 5 years.
That's
I think say
and kudos to Kingsley Ajaman, doctor, and the team there. We say Obi, the home should be the nucleus of any change agenda. The home meaning say if parent rule, and also the church and the mosque should be next. Then our schools can follow. The key thing, however, is that for any successful change effort to prevail, there must be a dissatisfied object. What are we dissatisfied about as a people? The hypocrisy, the insincerity, the patronage, or the self-gratification? James Kwabena Bomfe.
Excellent.
And on the way.
So on say Nanso Akwaji PhD.
Doctor.
Kabila message now about to say PhD message. The logic, the rationale.
It's solid.
It's PhD logic.
Solid.
Very good.
Obi, when it comes to lawlessness in the country, I can put my head on the line that the police in particular do encourage lawlessness due to 2 Ghana cities that GHS student will not give credence to. Obi, get to Kaneshi flyover to the market. The commercial drivers have divided the 4, and this is one thing that gets to me.
I know you're there.
Say a quiet 4 lane. Now commercial drivers to me for 2. Omo dey aye parking. Na je tu na
second ya kwase biwa.
En nipa yi kan.
Na ho kwa second second wo fichira ya second. Omo ko so na me brother for na wo. Second wunya sane ayi no a bad na no. So wo so wanfo na wonam ne njemu no. Wudu anu apem, anu apem a mafo gina holo.
You see Obi, on ma dey me bufu pa o trotro for home. I mean kan chiro. Hwe se Obi me bra bi car no use. Car no driver's mirror no $2,000. Tini driver's mirror $2,000. Esaya wonya bi nto Ghana. Na hwe se moto fo ene trotro fo. Twi. Woso unim se wo say ade ya wonya sika ntwia.
Na no ogina ho body.
Ogina ho kra
moto no ogina ho. Won pa no kwade da.
Obeko.
Oh,
Missy Barco di tree, me kaya, no mean pass across my dear Morgana, ya, me nya passing to. Aquani di tree me driver's mirror, me coca no yen in says.
Okay, not gonna for you.
So me busan sa wo chi trotro sabiu ahun brasiemu.
David.
Adwuma na wo ye no sabiu ahun brasiemu say na wonya. Anti wonya akoma wo de abufuo na etwika.
Obi, na me call Legon Law School. On say a opposite I think international development be Legon Law School.
Sure.
Now there's a zebra crossing that international students in cross the law school. It's me do on must slow down. Because now obi twam. Me slow down me tia say me to pat me 4D.
Oh.
Obi da want me to. Me ko here me show me room na ye moto.
Yeah.
Man kasa no me took over na me wura law school inside me back here. Back in na me see for one truck taxi that will be on no see the machi right after the motor. I support motor and say me slow down to the motor than the one I'm saying. The time do zero cost and coming too fast.
And he speaks he speaks to mindset. So person who the Ghanaian mindset niema mienu na be mu who the Ghanaian mindset. Niema mienu Obi two things.
Yes.
Utna play mu a hwe fom. Is the first depiction of our mindset.
Sure.
Utna play mu a now hwe fom is the first depiction of our mindset. I call it a beautiful mess. A beautiful mess. Brilliant people, intelligent people, but you are making a lot of mess.
A lot.
The second thing I do who the Ghanaian mindset, driving. Me mami ni anko. Me ma we say.
Am I not anymore? Oba. So bad, I don't talk about him. And I forget it.
In any time, say, and any idea I me dread is a traffic light get on my nerves because a traffic light nya say I want to know who the beast in us as me say down the time me drew Kaneshi first light. Not traffic light, no, as a doom. And I can't now bumpy about. I was shocked. Now, the Amy Yanne say, Majana, my train say, oh, a month for never had a mess. No, Muria, Massa, or money dimaching at him. Oh, yes, and then there was a Mijana, young bumper to bumper. It almost also oh yeah for me or no a half one to me, a half one to me when you're in the age now. We say back 30 minutes, and the whole thing is a people be nya botrese oh the momo mesen kakra but the challenge is say o ma we mu kwa so mo mesen a omo so hu nyansa say oh yakwa kakra ye so ye nyina na we mu so go down.
So no Kumasi high school junction atensu.
Yes.
Me service days me marker be reverse from high school junction all the way to Brewery.
Eh
me man ko reverse sa to Brewery and man ko di lines.
Yama ever panka me already space mu.
Yeah Obi akwa ya for hum papa nobody say when we traffic there nyansa ni omuti and I'm saying enko
oh I know the police officer
of course I'm saying for when I'm saying enko and I'm need me na mfom me man the call reverse na say to Brewery
ekodi queue
that was excellent. That punishment alone what is wrong with us?
And unim I don't and again and that's why President Kufuor started this thing about National Reorientation Ministry. It was an extremely important move. And I think that is where we've gotten to now. And until we get that reorientation, Charlie, this development thing we should forget it. Because yes, we would go vote and okay, democracy was Ghana successfully ye change your buying at the other insist on ye papa
dia sorry we
there police dey
Shabamu ya me hu ni photo say was na wa makai because I remember brand pass out na mo picture bi say Obi ya bonu to akuna da and the senior officer say on the argument sorry no
like omo police station a argument
no any police station was say that the suspect allegedly engaged in an argument with his subordinate while in the service vehicle they were while in the service vehicle that they were using, resulting in the tragedy. To no an assistant superintendent of police to
ASP to that level.
Or no send constable and the argument.
Emotional intelligence here nail.
ASP can't share crown. Minimum police service one thing that you are trained on. Sorry, your temperament.
Yeah, but we didn't ASP. Argument me about bit you
how to control your temper. They will provoke you yet you cannot react. So how can a senior officer of that level, an ASPO, say what born the constable too? Had the argument.
I think so. Who saw the bonnie? I think who saw the bonnie.
Now way, some of you brokers away. I what?
Anyways, Mamema Ora Kofi Kapito Akwaba Kofi just joined us. Bansana Kofi Bebemuno. The message I was reading from Barrister Danny, man, you also will be get to Kaneshi flyover to the market. The commercial drivers have divided the 4-lane highway into two, and they place their own barricades. parked into the 2 lanes and loading. It was more a barricade or quite so. Which keeps causing traffic each day. You would see the police standing there and rather harassing the drivers who are using the other 2 lanes in the traffic. My head is even bashing me, Obi. Barrister Danny and Onudi way Abraying. We say Obi. These trotro drivers, and when you complain, they would insult you, Basa. Alex Martinson, and anyway, but Obi, can it be very simple by one getting notification on his or her phone for one to accept for further processing to go on when registering for another SIM card? Okay, simple advice for free. Godfred Adowa, Ewo Bronx, and on the way, Obi, the moving fee has been increased to 100 Ghana cedis. This afternoon, a friend needs. I should think 50. Needs an apartment. The agent said he's taking 100 Ghana cedis. And Obi, the annoying part was that the agent telling us that he has a child to take care of, so we should just pay and move. It went to uncle. It was also 300. William sang more, and anyway, but also say ma, I was also into went to okay. I say it's the moving fee is now 100 Ghana cedis from 50 Ghana cedis. Jesse Boako,
100% increase.
Yeah. Move 100% increment or more atum. Ora capital akwa banet saying.
Obi, unmisade ba kwa trot for sorry very class money eke. None of the no man here can was someone. Yes, speed speed lanes now we said dual carriage,
highways,
most drivers in this country 99% any which lane
speed lane, they don't know
it would in them with the speed line
na say highways na abobo yanam so onam tema motorway na abobo yanam
N1 what they fast from 430 545 abobo ya do be hia we N1 so a tail light ni to me siname anu adom obeku nipa N1 is from achimoto by na de be si do Obi
now say man saying na IGP issue statement ama even motor for no say a traffic ni so cra fi omu gina kakra. And this is the first because of one statement the IGP issued though.
Oh, I see. They are improving.
Yeah. So when you cross no much was so bad say
one say you'll be responsible. I am right. Mean you say what America. Not massa. In America. America in year 2080. It is the law that works. And you'll be responsibility say. Mean you also a former police officer. Police for Moguminimas Wagana. Because the police are Juma and say a law and order. You are not the police force anymore. First,
service.
It's now service.
Yes, and it is about law and order. Ube do baby. Me dampare me nyaka twana no. Me kono ho. Appear to no ya masse. Can a police pay for? Money fair. To the junior ranks. Because police in Nina or no protect him no. How protected is that police officer? Massa, police no way in a juma. Or when a juma no, ye be in a duo headquarters. Because what Gina Asimesi
big man
and that's all maintain. What in America? Police in a junior and the ben or in a juma. Even the officer would have the audacity. Me one day now me drive over Virginia. Send a minimum say me birthday crime me license. And a police in the junior me. And I'm me call Arlington jailhouse. What do I say? Do you know what today is? I'm saying today. I say, so you don't even know it's your birthday. I'm saying really? I say your license has expired. Made I sell one year a whole 4-star US general. I mean, man, wow, pussy wow. And you didn't buy. You didn't buy no. And almost 2 military police. Obi, the first thing they did was they saluted the officer because he's an officer.
Oh yes.
Women can just say, turn around and put your hands at your back. End of the handcuff. Good inside. Ghana.
4-star general.
4-star general. You know the reason why I've been fighting for consumer protection. For the people of Ghana to do the right thing. The parliamentarians, you make the laws. America. If a congressman makes a law, that's a law no nye juma. What does a congressman do? You don't say I'm just a lawmaker. You make the law for the people of Ghana. At any freaking given time, if the people of Ghana says something is wrong with the law, you should look at it again. And please, dear one more year, me off as MP. I get angry. Call me Kosala Obi. From our party, you may echo Twaba, hoping, say, or banners will make decisions, sir. It will benefit my life. More passing law. The law is not working. People of Ghana are talking. You don't do anything about it. But I really have you made the law. You didn't make the law just to put it in the air. You made the law for the people of Ghana. Okay? Yani etikroma MP4 mo passing law we are. Number ne. Me pacho. Not to do politics. I'm talking about general bills in Parliament. Whether it's a hang Parliament, it's a majority whatever. I mean, go to America right now. Biden will refer the 4 leaders to the White House today. Because when I say by the end of this month, US will go bankrupt. US near fire cap near Bobosia. And you money because somebody's job is to make sure, say, and you money oba make mama busia nibi. Yet you chroma. Look, police officers, they are not the ones who are even promoted. Mekaya check a krebi. You see, police in baby was able to stop a robbery in a vehicle.
Yeah, on off.
Some are in Norway.
On off, mechanical.
Some are in Norway. Either by now, she should be a poster child. Many America will be a trial. That's how they do things. I also am in Norway. Owen, let the chroma. Yeah, MPP police, any NDC police. Let's speak the truth and stop lying to ourselves. A crown Ukraine jumano. Obi, a crown ye da. And Ghana, yan cano cre. Yan cano cre. Akra cano cra. Why akra bonny? Penny cano cra. Why you penny bonny? Hanebeka. Ani eti kroma. Yen na kro yen na dia o. I mean the Panama about so what they Ekosiisen, that is how he started. I was a member of the panel, including the Obojas were your friend is a million penny.
Your friend Uncle Ken.
Kennedy. At the Pyramid House. All of a sudden, it's become a political show. I don't have a problem. But there are social issues. Things that bothers the Ghanaian. More SIM registration. I did the expose on the SIM registration as far back as October last year. Over my officer, I have over 35 SIM cards in people's name. Me to what circle here. Me to what tiptoe here. They are still selling it.
Already registered.
Already registered. Obi, I don't know the people. It is in my office. I told the NCA. I told the Chamber of Communication. Me one day no police this also free CID. Obaya me where me koye na me koto cars no the okoto and me nchire no mo nche no. Na me say are you a police officer? My officer to sue. This is the problem. Me, I have a problem with that, with my representative, with my MP, who makes laws that he knows he cannot enforce the law, and the law cannot be enforced. More car traffic lights, and oh lawyer, TK. Yeah. I'm doing me. Yes, I'm going to sue the state for negligence of my life on traffic and roads issues.
And you should.
Because guess what? Say police in you, we are police in you, and that is one mess about Ghana police. Almost only MTTD that enforces traffic. It is the wrong thing any country. America, secret service for crime enforces the traffic regulations. State troopers, they do. Okay, marshals, they do.
Yeah.
Ghana, within the police, unless you are MTTD, you cannot even enforce traffic rules.
Who sent you there?
I get to my point. And yet the most ridiculous thing, because every police officer should be taught how to do traffic control.
Of course,
America, what you say a punishing police officer Police near punishing no. Yeah, man, quiet traffic duty. And in the least appealing thing to the American police. It is the best thing that can happen to any police officer if he's attached to MTD. Our airport, the airport police, MTTD, I've been there several times. My friend,
Alexander
Obing, he's one of the responsible MTTD officers. There's an MTTD there. There's a police station there. The traffic light from school near friend is saying.
Aviation.
No.
Association.
Yeah. The light is off. The light is off.
And there's no policeman there.
There's no policeman there. Do you know the role of a police officer? When there's chaos, when there's chaos, it is your responsibility to bring it under control. Because who do honor say even after your jurisdiction, Krana, you control it. When you call the jurisdiction, say, I am Inspector so and so. Me do and so send somebody to come and relieve me. And then I'm here. Oh no, do you know one danger that is coming? One danger that is coming. Yanya lakia, yayemra. Set banks should stop using pickups to pick money. There used to be a police officer in front of the pickup.
Yeah.
1 or 2 police officers were shot. Now we've empowered them with the whole military force.
Yes,
with submachine guns.
Sure.
Obi, one day, just how drivers don't respect traffic rules in Ghana. Some idiot decides to be mischievous and causes an accident of the pickup. The military is behind them. Their reaction is what? We have senior officers. We have the interior minister. We have the minister for defense, who is not doing anything. They are waiting for Ghanaians to die. We are very, very irresponsible people. It's as simple as that. The time has come. Let's call a spade a spade. Say, you took now she could do 4-way stop. America, what Obi said the Okano. Police in your traffic light in your. And I said, me do a minute first person. Midina,
yeah. When you check it.
Now me call. Also bar. Now so call. Nobody orders you to do that.
It's true.
Oh, nobody orders you to do that.
It's true.
Mutu kwa brochira. And I'm on an idiot. Me offer say, hey, offer. And I'm to do by the NY. Papa, we could see waffle. Me penny. Me yanida. Campana in interviews and they say, oh, make it can. And someone says, so called Rwanda. And then we'll call Rwanda. As the head of the public service. Yeah. Common letter you write to most institutions, acknowledgement 0 letter near the taxpayers' money a tianica near the taxpayers' money a top business class ticket
or chief executive officer.
I get to my point. America, the US government does not pay business class for any government official until at its very highest level. I witnessed it. PDS negotiations.
Yeah.
Make a team you call India, any Uganda. The day before a year, Boniba was here for say they don't buy business class. Come and see 2 MPP MPs, 2 NDC MPs, and then the big boys ECGN. This is preposterous. This is ridiculous. MPs in the background, from Mutani, preposterous. How can you go to India? Oh, Obi, you go through Kotoka Airport. No more Ministry of Energy. Near top business class takes that one. Bronina on the air corner or Cobueno, meaning the tea economy. Obi Sam say, are you people out of your mind? You are coming to beg us for 540 million. And you expect me to buy you business class? Do we even think as Ghanaians? You people who are in charge. You see example by leadership. What are you doing? It's all everything is pushed at the top. Perks, comfort, luxury is always at the top.
And the interesting thing is, for these MPs you speak about, let them lose their seats today, or let them get out of power. They would find nothing wrong with the economy. But the only thing I understand is that once there is power, it was half a business class.
Some of these people make my call baby a bit here. I ask myself, I know the reason why they were killed to stay in power. Because I knew where they were before. If you take somebody who is renting a room somewhere in Kaswa and you put him in a house at cantonment, what do you expect him to do when he leaves the office? We are creating corruption ourselves. Sound nonsense now, come and chroma. Yeah, it was back in the day to attract the white boys to come because this was some malaria infested country. It was pecs for the white boys to come and work in Africa. The independence, we are using it against ourselves. What's our US congressman Omufa train? Joe Biden, who him the nickname? Your friend Amtrak Joe. Because he always took Amtrak train from Delaware to Washington every time. Who about Yama Land Cruiser? Opa new MPs in the go to the parliament and see. The car dealers are lined up. Opi, what annoys me the most? What a ridiculous decision. Me, my guarantee low amount. And then the Ghana government on guarantee low amount every civil servant. Moya the 3 arms of government. It is ridiculous. It is irresponsible to make your own people. And that is what we've been doing for the longest time. Why? Because me crab brain, me crab brain, me Ghana. Na Ghana nem ra ye adwuma o. I ring way. And ne obekita pray. And wo pra. Me crab brain. Na sweeping car. You see, and a pra.
Ghana.
Ring way. Police for Kratino. Oma no more red. Come on. Or the body no dada no. Ne bobo. Oh baby KTI.
Yeah.
That was the armory. That my nurse is next door. I saw them. Omo ba be tenteno. P assembly aba. Police ni be aba. Policeman is on the street without a walkie-talkie. The senior officers have walkie-talkies. Who become monsieur? The OIC has one. Now the junior rank now no protecting me or no chase you. Where is this walkie-talkie? How much would it cost to feed Ghana police everybody with a walkie-talkie? How many Land Cruisers do we buy? Do you know the price of a Land Cruiser? Do you know the price of a Land Cruiser? It is ridiculous. I go to the hospital, I don't even get medicine. And then that's nonsense, sir. And what chrome her? Yes, you will be a similar sintino. Why area? Would you ever see the American president go to Canada for medical health?
Never.
Vice versa? Or even the whole Europe? Because their medical system works. It will be a disgrace to your country. Say, well, you cannot even do that. And you're a new. No matter play. No more. Stop from saying the camel crown. Me, a former vice president announced that. We spend a lot of money. That is ridiculous. A kita bag him, a good bag him, and a quadra near Kitano. Near the court, near Codinia Saba. I don't know where, sir.
And the other thing I find interesting in, and thank you. I mean, some perspectives about conversation, no emo. I don't also want to be a OTA, to feel, because you have to manage some of these things. If you are not careful, and one thing you don't also want to encourage, selling a sense of hopelessness to the people. I think, yes, in as much as we are passionate about these things, there are. And said here, Kofi Kapito, there are some good things also happening around.
And we find the beautiful mess.
Sure. Yeah. And we find time to also highlight the good stuff. But it's almost impossible to highlight good stuff because the mess,
I am talking about the basic things.
Yeah, the basic.
I'm not talking about. I'm accusing them of their logic.
Sure.
Let me finish. I'm talking about the basic things. I'd like to respond. But I'm talking about the basic things.
I agree.
I don't need to be special.
I agree.
I need to have transport.
I agree.
They said the name you took me and Krana. Now Osa.
Sure, Jumano. Yeah.
They said they were free Masi, Eva Accra.
Yeah.
They sleep.
Yeah.
And then me buy.
I used sleeper from Takrady to Kumasi those times. It was
I
so
am not
beautiful.
against, but the question is, America, no, when a rich man is enjoying now, that rich person has the common thing
A decent life.
and that is what we don't have.
Yeah.
That is what we don't have in Ghana.
Yeah.
Whereby it is not proper at any given level, at any Christian or Muslim friend person to behave the way we are behaving in Ghana.
It's true. I mean,
Why? Masa, why go kolebu? Maybe tell me because of what I do. Let me do me.
no, but Kofi, nobody is disagreeing with any point you raise. Nobody is disagreeing with any point.
I am endorsing
No,
something.
No. I'm not. But then can say, let me state what the people are feeling out there. This same card.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a common exercise. Why has it become so complicated? Up now, Mokano. The app should have been up before the last SIM registration, so that you can be able to verify the moment you do. We wait, people do all these kululus. Then you say you have an app. The money is out of the thing already. How do you get it back? Okay, we are how is it going to impact before we start in Wakana?
Yeah.
Brony, he looks 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Why?
It's a major thing. My main kind message is Kaka Kofi and lawyer would have a bite of the cherry, but our WhatsApp line is very, very active. I realize a lot of people are interested in Koma Yedi and by 0548 443 523. That's the WhatsApp line. 0548 443 523. We say, Obi, you make a fantastic point. Our assemblies are weak. We've created these assemblies that still rely on the central government for resources. Why should roads in cities like Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, and Takrady be done by the central government? Can't these cities raise revenue to fix some of these things? Fixing our local government can help us fix our economy. This is because we do not have to borrow to fix inner city roads when the internal source of revenue remains untapped. K. Obeying or Philadelphia in the US of A. And I would way up. We say Obi. I like the atmosphere. The whole country is calm and quietly listening. Truth must be told with boldness. Prince K in Massachusetts, US of A. Obi, abroad, Abrotre is all because laws work and leaders, including state governors, are equally held responsible when they violate the laws. A high school student was pulled over by a police officer in New York, and her punishment almost doubled because she tried to scare off the officer by mentioning her dad's name and rank in the police service. OP anyway about influence peddling and was more. Obi, what the man is saying about the 4-star general arrest is so true. 7 years ago, Chicago police superintendent was arrested for DUI. Also, Google Rod Blagojevich and how he was jailed for 14 years. Yeah, Nana in Chicago and the way Abba. Obi DUI driving under the influence of alcohol. Obi in US, a mayor was arrested for DUI. Can you say the same in Ghana? Kwame Ajeman, US of A, a mayor arrested.
Because I know driver. So what business?
He should have allowed
all
it.
You have to do is I have a license.
Yeah.
Take the man, let me drive the
car.
See a show. Now we're traffic offense and answer if a valid licensed person is next to you,
the car
will be told.
Yeah.
So he had no business at all.
But I wouldn't say I don't know you from one and Miyama Prosic way, a young Modeka say a impound your baker.
Impounding. I'm better.
I don't know the joy that I could it's happiness we walk.
I don't know how better than
the joy and the happiness. No, that's not. And I'm like, why would you even risk your life like that?
Can you imagine? Because
why would you jump into somebody's car?
Obi, Yakwe, also Anna, me should be children. Police need to stop him. Highway patrols. I think this was around if I'm not mistaken, around 2021. Sorry,
2021.
Say 2023. Around 2021, I'm making. What's stopping me, Gina? Oh, Gina, me Gina, also soon done. I send the was. Oba Gina, Messiah was say, men packing the more comes. Only the council is to talk my test and talk and being and packing you more. So I'm packing you more, no, Obedina can. Then all of a sudden, I just realized that he was opening my front door. And I was like, are you trying to open the door? Was he yes? Okay, and maybe a central local man. When I opened the central, then he opened. No, what in the night? What are you trying to do? What do you really want? Who taught you this?
I don't know what's to know. Why the police people do that?
And this mean maybe I might be paying. I'll give you the necessary respect and courtesy. Now you be a radical. I don't move. Can over the dinner, but
why do you sit in somebody's car?
You won't come first, Massa.
Why do you sit in somebody? Now watching Nipana yet any panic.
I'm up front and so.
Maybe I have a car. Many road safety for your contour. There are 2 violations in driving, moving and parking. Everywhere. That's the best practice. 2 violations. The moving is with you, the driver, because you be behind the steer. And the parking is when the car is parked and there's nobody in it.
Ghana, the whole park, and
I make sure say, mono police for no. You training with you. You come on me because me time in crowd. Can I see first light? I want to go to a fair police for buy. There was one man.
Now, of our wedding is
oh, many
is
hey, Minyakra.
Hey, also stories are okay. Yes,
can I see first light? What you are, Uber and the briber was there because to your man. Police
near those days escorts for no.
No, but no, they were trained properly. They were say police depot training school. No, how did they train police officers for them to pass out? I've always asked myself because you look, say, I'm just a legend. Police in Libya is taught how to take bribe at the school.
Oh,
I'm a legend. I'm a legend.
You don't have to allege an untruth.
They say every baby is cute. So where do ugly people come from? They say no, every baby is cute. It is a police for no. And I say, baby, how did they end on the street taking money?
But even with police at the end, somebody raised, if we agree, sir. If we all agree, sir, the police service, that critical,
very,
and that teachers go through teachers training college, minimum 3 years. Lawyer will go through minimum 6-7 years training. Yes.
That's a faculty. Before you be called to the bar.
Faculty 4 years, why professional 2 years. Why a pupillage 6? No, Makola na professional. Why a pupillage by 1 year. 6 months, 1 year. You know. Ain't the same for doctors, the same for all the other professions. We cannot have the police service train people for 6 months. For 6 months.
But before time you train even 3 months, and it doesn't like I want to see what said was.
It cannot be. It cannot be. It cannot be. It cannot be.
My boy.
It cannot
in
be.
The US Air Force.
Yes.
Me call the graduation. Me jina mono na me rako. Because me shake the way or me yenyem precision everything.
Yes.
Now me shake Ghana.
It cannot be.
As a president of my need delay parade. So no, let me explain something to you. Papa, what America? If the president of America is coming into this room, now Maya, the two Puruma, when you're one vice president, they won't open the door for you for security reasons. Because and never be on we should the man say first pan say abejimi bread. And then the any before in the same classroom. And then abefu efidie. Umi apa do pay bia won saka. And to the question I'm asking myself and say, I didn't know ye the papa na. I was here nyanya reward.
Yeah.
Yenye. Na ye de bia kwetri kwan ya ye be fa so a. Enye papa no. Enye be.
The orientation
before
is
you
bad.
should write Maryland State driver's license is an app. When you download it, you practice. Now you will pass. Go to the way they do the drivers at DVL.
Obi, thank you and your panelists for discussing the issues affecting Ghanaians today, devoid of politics. Nibi ewokpon katamanso and onudi weyaba. We say Obi, I am from Latte. If you see our road, you would cry. Please, one day send your reporters there, and you would see the nature of the road. Obed in Accra. One here says, Obi, good evening. The ECG app is not working again. What is going on? Ask the MD of ECG. Okay, Masawudu Hamza and anyway Abba. We say Obi, the ramps by the locals on our roads, especially tarred ones, is where the road starts destroying or deteriorating. Obi, I am a Church of Pentecost pastor, and one community I stopped to draw attention to how high the ramp was. They nearly beat me up. Yes, it is sad. Ben and anyway Abba. Just like that.
And you go down and you concrete.
Yeah, and young Casa. No more two. Hard road.
Yes. Kufudia road.
Yeah.
To Kufudia road. Yes, let's to Anya. I don't never go at speed drop.
Obi, please, the traffic light at Adenta third gate has not been working for 2 years now. Karim in Ogibi. Adenta third gate. Or is it 2 years? Yes.
That's stressing.
Yes.
Now they call Adenta.
Yes. It's not been working for 2 years.
The free roundabout, you know.
Yes.
Eba first one in Yejuma. Second one in Yejuma. The only one in Yejuma a friend is saying hotel no. Hotel.
Yeah,
and then the next one. Yeah. The main is Legon. Trotro station. America.
No, so
yeah,
what traffic light?
For years, I've been driving. Now I'm a person who me campaign phone paying for. They mean a lot, or they have a G in government. They don't care. Their houses are only 5 minutes away from there. One minute train at here, right? Mimi Street, where the container is. Me come and me akosi ade nine. My assembly phone me tua. Me ameta matwa atwa. But almost shit so container first.
Me, I agree with you. You see, Obi, me East Legon a friend of affluent area. No, me one. I don't see anything that makes East Legon.
It could have been affluent,
okay,
but it's no longer. Because it's become very, very commercial. Yeah. Which is not about a bad thing, but the indiscipline. Our American house one. Trotro station.
Yeah, my Trotro station.
Look at the way they behave because they want to pick passengers. He has the audacity to tell you stop.
Trotro for na be you almost like a change.
Arimi or yeah, chief imam.
Yeah.
Spokesperson.
Yeah, spokesperson.
Mako Dubai. Mako Saudi Arabia. That is not how Muslims behave when they are going to bury their dead.
No,
Masa. Ghana and Kosovo. New York, Bronx. It was one of the worst areas in New York.
Yeah, but it still is.
No, it is in a way, but now it's more disciplined.
Go to New York, Washington DC.
Yeah.
I want to most of the time. Opposite White House.
Yeah.
They even did the stinger. We better talk crack cocaine. Opposite the White House. When they wanted to put a stop or make it known, say crack is a menace in America. And normally Ronald Reagan say no to drugs. Campaign about it. You see, time has come. Obi, Shenkura, Omodachi, Yedi Diabro. na akra also go school you see the free SHS aba and from gum mountain so a me maton has and pick da my shoe shine da my boy dre unim dre near the time you want to pay bronya you go pay bisa mama can say mucho my fancy dress of adabo and the side man I can it was parental controlled and then and crown moda or baby house won say gata na se no moda I won mu tare I see it was social welfare you minister
social welfare the any
social
welfare is almost common
me pacho
social welfare
obiti won jisika e dan si ho
so fa uba ye na ye ka o say abia no
e dan si ho obi jisika
o director
why the name Achimota Abofu yeah almost say the traffic lights at Achimota Abofu has been off for 1 year 4 months 1 year 4 months it's been off for 1 year 4 months yeah. Well, so Obi, I'm so proud of your panelists this evening. Politics has been put aside. This is so sensational. Uncle John or Amasaman. We say, hi Obi. The answer to your question is that the police go through another training while working directly under a supervisor. And he wants to say, he says 6 months, you know. Omu 6 months, I know be adwuma under supervisors, and he thinks it's better. But and I said the doctors do that, teachers you do that, lawyers we are pupillage. Yeah, nobody it's no issue.
Lawyers they say why we are pupillage, you know. Oko practice here, you still a junior here.
Oh, of course.
You still right.
Of course.
On the way IGP.
There are so many things you come about but the first practice first case be advance be no be antem law school.
Adebia IGP me there. Sir, feasibility.
Oh, he's doing well.
Yeah, not there.
But guess what?
But what do they do?
I mean, kind of that
they are always on their phones.
Yeah,
they are part at.
They are chasing people who are driving on straight. That one,
feasibility. Maybe I can't say we. Mona muti. Open there. Me enka say. Ya kidnap Nana Akufo-Addo. Obienu say achi Nana Akufo-Addo. Na yesi ya hwehwe no. Se me Nana Akufo-Addo me kan ho a me di DVL DV plate. Ba ko be di enimu. Ba ko be di kanechi. Me do police barrier. Me kan me enu say ye be gira DV plate no. Awe vu mu a the otim na eye license no. Ama me the president akọ. Who are police ni? Former police plate.
Oh no.
And now a common number.
And this year, you president of Ghana. You didn't go Burkina Faso.
You know, so the DV decoy. I decoy.
Never they
will focus on the DV.
No. I say fact.
DV who they are obi jayo. So be ka say. Oma humwa bia e baro.
More about police for or motor car front. The law doesn't allow any police officer
to do that. To do that.
Number 2, we are police, we are lawyer. Sadie no. And we in consent officer.
Or a former police and or lawyer.
Once an officer, always an officer. Tio, the law about production of a license. Almost LI 21.
The way my license is not
Meka.
And is an inspector.
It says an inspector and above.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where necessary.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me.
No, but who determines? Who determines when? Once they have discretionary power.
It's wrong. Because I am the person who is going to be licensed. I should know the reason why my license is being taken away.
Of course.
Nigeria. Obi. Case for Nigeria. You're from road safety for Nigeria. They also wear uniform and come on roads. Driver, because I will drive me around. Landry. Yeah, you do traffic light. I say, I saw already engine. Obi. Me I saw be car in the front. Or better say. I didn't some. I don't not driver be a central. Could be our officer at Nancy, road safety officer at Nancy. I didn't someone. The driver was on his phone. I'm saying, to a car, I'm saying, what do you mean was
on his phone?
On his phone.
It's the one who said, no, be actually. I said, oh, okay, you did there, sorry. And I'm saying, what do you mean by he was on his phone? Because I'm sitting in this car. I didn't hear or see him talking to anybody or whatever.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by he was on his phone? Was okay, the phone. I'm saying, which law said that if I'm driving, I cannot hold any object?
No, but hold on.
But anybody, what I was saying, I've heard the Obi, yeah, Chinua, whatever, any Akopako Basto, Omeka Semientia, was say, Yami and Kwan no office. You do a better which offense you have committed. Hey, who's it?
Interested too much.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yes.
The law says an inspector and above where necessary. And it doesn't mean say
at all times.
Hold on, no, Bob, no rank. And I said sergeant.
Obi anti
But when me tell me,
but they've abused.
No. The law is wrong. Every police officer, that every driver causes any offense. If the license has to be taken, the license should be revoked. 1, whether you are not qualified to drive. 2, whether the license is suspended, whether the license is a stolen license.
I see your point.
That is when Salon a law phone.
Medase, Emrana son, East Legon has become an urban sprawling suburb. Only control within discipline can turn the tide. Yeah. We'll do it again. Thank you so much, guys. Hey. I mean that you soon. Now me say do for come the letter Basan Kebeya. Moon postpone 13th May way, you know. Or see voters register now some way. We'll come to it tomorrow. Yeah. Okay.
Someone who's brako or call for a chance. I don't know competition. Yeah. Okay. And then me fanta kwasa out.
Yeah.
Anybody to me former mate ba kon na my papa kon try say me offer. Dampare ajikum.
Okay.
And Kingsley Owusi Newman.
Okay.
Obviously me use editor so the answer boy just set we if temporary as one na ya be butu. Na Ibrahim Asantibeidu on so aircraft for Bosumchi, but also there's a contact. I think there are about 2 or 3 people are women so aircraft.
Okay.
We I can only wish you guys well. But the crew woman say, "Okonaria must have Papa McKenzie."
Obi lastly, me can be can answer. Ozi of a capital, they na ye can. Ye nkase asudi ni politicians.
Yeah.
Into ye prefix say the argument say, and then no, ye can other aspects of our society.
Yeah.
Ti no ya adwin say asudi ni de ye amanyofo ni de edayen so. But we were just looking at
need a national reorientation.
Aspect of